Okay, good morning. Good morning. Good morning. December 4th, 2024, 1 Samuel chapter 3, verse 1. Yeah, we're moving into chapter 3, and it's exciting. It says, Now the boy Samuel was ministering to the Lord in the presence of Eli, and the word of the Lord was rare in those days. There was no frequent vision. Really sad passage. Yeah, but let's move into this. As we move into chapter 3, we're introduced to a new season in Samuel's life. He is serving faithfully under Eli's guidance. But we also learn that spiritual conditions in Israel are pretty dire at this point. I mean, the phrase, the word of the Lord was rare in those days, man, it paints a picture of a spiritual drought. And God's people were not receiving regular revelations, visions, or guidance from him, likely due to the rampant sin and unfaithfulness among the priests and the leaders. So this verse sets the stage for what God is about to do through Samuel, even as a young boy. I mean, think about this. The scarcity of God's word and vision during this time underscores the consequences of a nation turning away from God. And when spiritual leadership falters, the people are left without direction, vulnerable to straying further from God's will. And so the silence from God can feel like a void, a reminder that sin and complacency can hinder our ability to hear him clearly. However, this silence also creates an opportunity for flesh to encounter with God, stirring the hearts of those who remain faithful like Samuel. And even in the silence, God has not abandoned his people. He is simply waiting for the right moment to speak and the right moment to act. And so in the midst of this silence, Samuel's faithfulness and dedication stand out. I mean, even though he's young, Samuel serves God sincerely, laying the foundation for a life that God can use. His simple but his faithful service shows us that even when we don't hear from God, we should continue to serve him diligently. You see, Samuel's story reminds us that God's silence does not mean he is absent. No, he is preparing hearts and waiting for the right time to reveal his plans. So today, reflect on seasons of spiritual silence in your life. Are there times when God seems distant or quiet? And instead of becoming discouraged, use these moments to strengthen your commitment to him, trusting that he is at work even when you cannot see it. And like Samuel, continue to serve God faithfully, regardless of the immediate results. Pray for God's guidance and ask him to prepare your heart for whatever he may be waiting to reveal. And embrace faithfulness during times of silence, confident that God's word will come at just the right moment. Have a great day. See you tomorrow.